Another day, another ride. Hello dear viewer. When I woke up this morning I was a bit disappointed because the sky was covered in clouds, but after a short while the sun began to shine. When I was packing my luggage, the lady from the restaurant at the campsite came by. I had dinner there yesterday evening, so she greeted me. I asked if the restaurant would open soon and she replied that it would open at 10 o'clock. It was then just before 9. But she also asked if I needed anything. When I replied a good cup of coffee, she said that's no problem, you're welcome. Besides the coffee, I had a nice chat with her over my tour and the dangers for motorcyclists. When I left, she didn't want me to pay for the coffee. I planned a route in Corsica to a campsite just outside Vienna, but that's an 8-hour ride of 340 kilometers. I will see how far I will get today. First I have to go back from Radstadt to Schladming, but this time not over the main road. most beautiful part of today's ride I found was the Voorbergweg. A nice winding road with gorgeous views, but I also enjoyed all the other roads. I don't know if you live in an area with all those beautiful mountains that you get used to it and you don't see the beauty anymore. But for me it is special to see them, and I really love the mountains. I was surprised by the blue-green color of the river Ems. In the Netherlands the rivers like the Rhine are brown-grey, maybe because they are more polluted. When I headed towards Sladmin, Curvekeer directed me to a road that was only intended for pedestrians and cyclists. Therefore I had to take the main road for a while. After about 165 kilometers, I thought it was enough for the day and looked for a campsite. There was one a few kilometers further, near Maria Neustift, so I went there.